gorgeous. Everything is big here.
It's a hidden jewel. I had no idea this existed.
Oh, it's
That's
wonderful.
what I was thinking. You like that?
Yeah, I think we'll serve both of them at Thanksgiving.
Great.
I love the pumpkin flavor.
Okay, so this is our pumpkin pie martini, and we actually use the pumpkin puree that comes in the can. You can use any brand you want, and you use about a tablespoon of that, and then you're going to use about 1.5 ounces of vodka, and then you're going to add fresh orange juice, cinnamon, and nutmeg as well. And then you're going to take that and you're going to shake it until your hands are freezing cold and you can't hold it anymore. To prep our drink first, dip the rim into our caramel. You can use any kind of caramel you want. I like to use sweeter ingredients. And this is a graham cracker crust. You can either make this, and if you don't want to make it, you can actually buy it already made.
Thank you.
Did everyone get one?
Wow, excellent.
Very good.
It reminded me of, it took me straight to fall, and I thought, God, that was
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
good.
Right?
That's what I was going for.
You know, Wart, food has always been such an important part of culture, but it seems like now there's a revival. We seem to be re-engaged in the idea of food, local food and culture.
Sure, and it's happened a lot in the South. I think, especially in Southern culture, we've taken our food for granted for so long, and in fact, a lot of our food was born of poverty and deprivation, and only recently, I think, some of the better chefs in the region have sort of embraced the tradition of true Southern cooking, and that's come parallel with what's going on nationally, I think. I mean, you see an embrace of people wanting to get back to the roots of cooking, as we've eaten so many artificial foods over the last few decades.
Food products, not really even food.
Right, and
Yeah.
so it made sense that it would kind of filter down to the South, where we have, I think, a really strong connection to the land and our heritage. And it's been embraced very quickly by everybody from sort of the top chefs in restaurants to people at their homes. And as those local food products become more available to all of us, I think you're going to see that continue to grow.
But we're talking about the South, but this whole idea is something that we're seeing nationally.
Mm-hmm.
And each region of the country has its own qualities and characteristics, its own ways of producing food and preparing food, and so this type event could actually be replicated anywhere.
Oh, sure, and I mean, to some degree, I think there are similar events happening all over the country.
They certainly are.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's out on Long Island in New York or in New England or out west in California, wherever people grow food and want to kind of congregate around a table and enjoy it. I mean, I think you'll find that this is something to be embraced. But again, our modern lifestyle also is something that's impacting people's desire to have this happen. Where people, if they live in urban environments and they buy all their food at a supermarket, I think it's even that much more important to them to kind of have this kind of experience. So yeah, that's why it's happening everywhere.
Yeah. The people today seem to want to know where their food is coming from more than they have in probably 20 years.
Sure, and again, rightfully so, because of what we're faced with day to day. Again, in the grocery store and elsewhere, we don't really know where our food is coming from. We don't feel that connection, and we know that it impacts our health, and we're seeing the impacts in societies, and the obesity rates increase,
Yeah.
and I think we've got to kind of step back and take a look at what we're putting in our own bodies and where that's coming from and how that affects the environment around us.
So it's October,
Yeah,
harvest time.
right.
What's your favorite food?
Oh gosh, I think sweet potatoes.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, I think they're perfect for this time of year, and you can do so much with them.
Well, you're going to love what we have tonight.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, great. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us. We're glad to be included in the event.